So Nintendo has released what is their, I guess, last trailer before the release of this Mario game, and today is Mario Day, March 10th. Now, I was like, why is today Mario Day? I don't think Mario was released on this day, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And so I looked up the origin of Mario Day. The abbreviation MAR represents March, obviously. The number 10 looks like the letters IO. When written together, it's Mario. So the fans actually started this. And let me see it. Actually, I got the facts on when it was started. Yeah. Fans began informally using March 10th as Mario Day in early 2000 because of the visual spelling. Nintendo later officially embraced the date and now celebrates it annually with promotions, events, and announcements related to the Super Mario series. So I thought that was interesting. And I did something else. I think Universal, um, Mario, all of the different franchises at Universal and Universal Studios theme park, man, they're giving Disney a run for their money. If I was somebody at Disney, I would be like, yo, we really need to step our game up all the way because Universal is not even on our heels. They're lapping us at this moment. But I asked your friendly neighborhood chatbot what is, so let me get my actual question. So I said, uh what is objectively the most recognizable video game franchise in history? And this was the answer I got. Objectively, determine the most recognizable video game franchise in history can be measured using several factual metrics: total units sold, global brand recognition, longevity, media presence outside of games, movies, merchandise, TV, etc., cultural recognition surveys. Across these metrics, the franchise that most consistently identified as the most recognizable globally is Super Mario. And I would say that Mario right now as a mascot is garnering way more attention than Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse used to be it. It used to be where Mickey Mouse was the pinnacle of a mascot representing a franchise. Anyway, let's get into this article from comicbookmovie.com. Super Mario Galaxy movie final trailer released as Donald Glover joins cast as Yoshi. Now, my daughter brought this up to me and I was like, oh, wow, Donald Glover is the voice of Yoshi. And then as I thought about Donald Glover and I thought about his voice, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that was actually a good choice. Like Nintendo is really doing their thing. Nintendo and Illumination have released the final trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie via Tonado.com, teasing an epic cosmic adventure as new and familiar faces gear up for a universe spanning battle with Bowser and Bowser Jr. We also have some big casting news as it has been confirmed that Solo, as Star Wars story star Donald Glover, is lending his voice to Yoshi. Joining him in the ensemble are uh, Wednesday icon Luis Guzmán as Wart and Insecure star Issa Rae as Honey Queen. The animation in the Super Mario Galaxy movie looks gorgeous, and there are plenty of deep cut references for longtime Mario fans, including an appearance from Rob. Like the first movie, we'd expect a balance of kid friendly humor with the kind of nods to the games meant to keep diehards happy. I always make a reference to this, and I know you probably get sick of it. And that first Super Mario movie, when the toad blew on the Nintendo cartridge, I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold on that alone. Like that little nod to the fans, Yeah, that's all I needed right there. It's the little things. It's the little things. Let's see. Die Hard fans. That's a good balance and one that steered the Super Mario Brothers movie to huge critical and commercial success. Yeah, that first one was out of here. Last year, Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto hyped up the sequel and said the setting for the next movie is just as the title says, the galaxy. That's all I can really say. We're in the final stages of production now, but I think it's going to be fun. Fun movies. Fun movies. We can have fun going to the movies. I usually just say I'll keep working on it until it becomes fun. So that alone should tell you how confident I am. The legendary Nintendo figure continued adding, as a producer, I tried to make sure the team functioned smoothly. Many of the people involved said they like to work on the next project as well. So I guess that means we succeeded to some extent. That's good. If you can keep people together and they all want to work on this project and do their thing, that says people are happy where they're at. And, that's always a good sign. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is an animated film based on the world of Super Mario Brothers and follows the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was released in 2023 and earned more than 1.3 billion, excuse me, I was about to say million, billion worldwide. Now, there's no doubt this has to make Disney nervous because I can guarantee that the success of this movie is going to generate so much traffic at Universal Studios. It's going to be ridiculous with that new Epic universe. Yeah, it's going to be out of here. Both the 2023 film and the Super Mario Galaxy movie were produced by Chris Meledandri of Illumination and Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo. And of course, Nintendo will always have their hands in what's going on with anything concerning their IPs. They're not just going to let you do your thing and run out of control doing whatever. Nah, Nintendo's not having that at all. They're going to make sure that you keep to their highest standards. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is directed by returning filmmakers Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, from the screenplay by returning screenwriter Matthew Fogel and Brian Tyler returning to compose the score. Benny Safdie and Brie Larson. I'm not going to read these all the names of the people in the movie. You could see that. But anyway, I wanted to look at this trailer, and this movie really does look good.
There's a huge universe out there.
I mean, when you look at this animation, it really is reminiscent of what you used to see in quality from Disney. Not that all Disney movies are bad, or maybe it's just that Illumination is so far ahead that Disney now has to play catch up. That almost sounds wild to say. If you go back 30 years, I never thought I would make a comment like that.
Out of galaxies.
Can't stay on top forever.
We gotta get everyone out of here. Go, go, go.
I would have never thought Chris Pratt would have been a good voice until I saw the first movie. And then I was like, no, this actually works.
I demand that you release my father.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
Oh, I would imagine whatever game they release next, especially after this, especially if it's good, which I imagine it's going to be good. Oh, it's going to go crazy. And I think there's a remake of a Yoshi game. Is it coming out or is it out already? They made a Switch 2 edition. I briefly saw something online about it.
My Koopas! Your king has
This is so great.
Bowser name shall be feared.
Makes you realize this is what they should have done from the. Well, I mean, obviously they didn't have the technology back when they made the first Mario movie,
Everyone calm down.
the live action, which
Toad, pack our things.
is really all that good.
Go. Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
Oh yeah. All that simple stuff, it means so much.
Hello, maggots.
Yo, that is fire. That is fire. I'm telling you, man. Nintendo is definitely doing their thing when it comes to animation and putting out their movies. I would imagine even that Zelda movie is probably gonna be a blockbuster. I don't know exactly what direction they're gonna take with the movie, but as I said, Nintendo's not just gonna leave the studio to themselves to do whatever. So I'd imagine that's gonna be another one. It's gonna be fire. Nintendo is doing their thing in cinema.